Okay. Well, I'm literally gonna skim through this. We're not watching a 5-hour live letter. New main scenario, new trial, expected. Occult core update. New exclusive instance will now always be created when entering the Isle as an alliance of 24 players or more. Minimum number of players required to use Sanguine ciphers to enter the Fork Towers will be increased from 16 to 24. If the alliance meets Fork Tower entry requirements, an Aurora Mirage will occur 5 minutes after arriving on the Isle. Instance exclusivity will remain until the Mirage expires, up to 10 minutes after arrival. Okay, that's cool. Nice fork changes. A new exclusive instance, yeah, I mean, that's already been said. It will now be possible to check the Sanguine ciphers that have been offered and your selection status, i.e. entry confirmed, eligible for selection, or ineligible for selection. Oh, okay. Players must offer at least one Sanguine cipher to be selected for Fork Tower entry. Players who have not offered any Sanguine ciphers will no longer be selected. Okay, that's one thing you should, like, note down in your head. Write that down, write that down. The occurrence of new Aurora Mirages will be put on hold during critical encounters. Treasure coffers found after encounters with persistent pots and happy bunnies will be adjusted to always contain enlightenment gold or silver pieces. And then new alliance raid, which... Okay, I don't want to look at the alliance raid. I am a big fan. Oh, new dungeon. Okay, new treasure dungeon. Wreath of Snakes is the Unreal. Chat bubbles? I'm so happy they finally added chat bubbles, dude. That's huge. Once, a crank went out for the homies who got banned for having chat bubbles. Poor guys. Duty support for Cutter's Cry. Coolio. Expanded headgear. Whoa! Wait, Vieira's can wear hats? Wait, can Vieira's finally wear hats? Oh! They finally added it! Girl, we been new? I haven't been new. That's so cool. You can finally... I used to be... I swapped off of Vieira because I couldn't wear hats. I used to be a Vieira. Now I can finally go back. Oh, yay! Cool. Not all of the hats. Well, at least some. Things will not display while wearing hood-type headgear. Oh, okay, nice. New Cosmic Exploration Star. Thana. Okay. More Relic Weapon quests. New Deep Dungeon. Pilgrim's Traverse. New Allied Society quests from the Yokhui. Those are the giants. Who asked? Well, I'm skipping it. That's why. I'm explaining it because I'm skipping it. A Christian roll drops. Our Christian rolls will now drop from alliance-specific treasure coffers not subject to the weekly reward limit. 3 from the second boss, 3 from the third boss, 6 from the fourth boss. Nice. Nice change. That's another huge one. Bro, oh, thank fuck. I was like, my eyesight is triggering me. That's cute. What gear is this for? Does anyone know? Ooh! That looks like P range. Caster? Those are so cute. That's healer for sure. Yeah, I like the gear. Or streetwear. Yeah, no, these are all nice. PvP updates, huge. Okay, PvP Series 9 begins. PvP action adjustments. Add items available for exchange with trophy crystals. A new crystalline conflict area, the Bayside Battleground. New tiers added, Omega and Ultima. Oh, damn. Parties may now register for casual matches in parties of up to 2. So we can duo queue crystalline on stream now. That's awesome. Hopefully I can force Ari to play with me. A timer will now display indicating the time before medicine kits appear on the field. Oh! That's nice! Adjusting the functionality of Purify. Recast time has been reduced from 24 seconds to 4? Wait. NP consumption has been increased from 0 to 25. Okay. Alright. Okay. There we go. There's the caveat. So you can purify more often, but it uses MP, so you have to manage your MP. Resilience effect duration changed from 3 seconds to 2 seconds. Okay. The following statuses will not have persistent visual effects. Undead Redemption, Nebula, Shiten, Wreath of Fire, and Wreath of Ice. I don't know what. I don't play any of those jobs. Like that's awesome, dude. That's awesome.
3 gift subs in the channel.
Like, see, that's also super cool gear. Like, I love all the streetwear from this expansion. I'm really excited for new treasure dungeons. I am such a big fan of maps. I wish more people did maps, man. There is one change that I will dedicate the rest of my life to Yoshi P and the team if they make this change. If they could scale fates, to the amount of people actively actually doing the fate. Oh, this map looks really cool. In the chest. Hi, buddies. Yes, I understand. Any Japanese speakers in chat? Oh, it is straight Gamba this time to pass on. Wait, I wonder how this works, because I can't understand them. I'm sure they're explaining how this works right now, but I don't understand Japanese. Are your vibes in 7.3? I mean, it looks good. Wait, is that new wedding? Is that new wedding glams? That's treasure hunt gear. Oh, it looks like wedding. It looks like wedding gear. Like they made a new tier for your wedding package. This is treasure map glams for poor wedding people. I mean, I think all the gear they've shown so far is like really pretty. Yeah, I can read that. Is this? Wait, what? There's someone doing poses on the bottom. Wait, are they teaching us how to do emotes? They're teaching us how to do emotes. Wait, hold up. Hold up. Oh my god, how do you? What? This is cool, I like this. It's like Just Dance, but for Final Fantasy XIV. Let's move. If it was COVID time. It was with COVID time to be like still move people. This is the stop sitting for 7s down. Someone had a motion capture of the emotes? Yeah, I know. New deep dungeon. Ooh. Ooh. Weapons are red and shiny. Okay, what's it called?
そもそもディープダンジョンとは何ぞやというのだをまず説明させてください。で、なる。で、まあ、当時2点、まあ2点。
The underlying concept behind Pilgrim's Traverse is a deep dungeon for everyone. Whether you're more casual or hardcore, whether you fly solo or run with a fixed party, Pilgrim's Traverse has something for everyone to enjoy. That's actually really nice. See, that's really nice. Because everyone can do it then. If you can scale the difficulty, that means literally everyone can do this content.
とかだと
That's awesome.
この体感です
Sorry it's taking so long to load when I'm buffering through.
10ではない込み税コンテンツ
No, I've heard that this one is like kind of like works
で
like
もやっぱり
Mythic plus keys and WoW. How you can get them, make them harder and harder and harder and harder.
協会要請
Petitioned by the Fairy King, the Warrior of Darkness undertakes a survey of architectural remnants on the First, the Church of the First Light in Ilmeg. Discover what ties the fallen church to the Fey folk and hidden truth regarding the Fairy King.
体の
Clear floor 50, Palace of the Dead, level 91 or higher, complete Endwalker. That's easy enough.
全容です
Start from the first floor, make your way to 100, face a boss every 10 floors. Yes, that is the Deep Dungeons theme.
すごい
Ooh,
ことにね
ooh.
まあ例えばですね
Imagine getting bitch slapped by those hands. That would hurt.
装備の準備は何もいらない。
何もいらないですはい
身一つで。
はい大丈夫です大丈夫です
I don't know where, but Arthur's mentioned in a tweet something about a 4-man boss with ultimate level difficulty somewhere. Yeah, no, it's this. It's the Deep Dungeon Raz. So, we haven't gone into it yet in the live letter, but from what I've heard, it's like skulls in Halo. The more you activate, the more you... So, they're offerings. The more you offer, or the more skulls you activate, the harder it gets. Yeah, it's like Final Fantasy XIV Mythic. It's like the skull system in Halo. You can compare it to a lot of things. You're offering more and more... I don't know what they are. You're offering more and more things to make the difficulty harder. So imagine, yeah, you're adding more and more skulls to your gameplay. You're amplifying the difficulty. I'm really excited for that. You want that in Night Rain? That would be cool in Night Rain. Yes. They said max 40 is harder than a Savage 4th floor, but easier than an ultimate. Do you think it'll live longer than Fru? Yes, I do think this will live longer than Fru. This should probably last until the end of the... This might last because if there's like a bunch of different combinations of mechanics that you can do, if like max 40, minimum 15, this will probably last until the end of the expansion if it is designed well. I am very excited for this. I'm very excited for this. I've already been like blowing up my friends like, hey, we're doing this together. Like, I don't care. I don't care if you have a life. You don't have a life anymore. We're doing this when it comes out.
が
すごいちゃんとなんかイルメグから
I really like the astral weapon.
はい
I like the whole stained glass vibe. That's really pretty.
で
いいですね。
ぜひぜひ
強化を。
そうですね強化を目指して
Yeah, the whole stained glass vibe is so pretty. What do you guys think?
でこっからがちょっと変更点いろいろな
Look
ってく
at
るん
that.
ですけど
うんうん。
これまで
I
は
think
これまでで
I
す
think my favorite weapon in this game, design-wise, is that white mage weapon with the bunny sitting in it. Do you guys know which one I'm talking about? I don't... I think it's the Figmental white mage weapon. Very pretty. It's like a moon shape, like a crescent moon shape with the bunny sitting in it. I really like that one.
まずね。
まあフロ
はい。区切りが
区切りがまあ
The initial quest is completed by defeating the T30. Early floors could be attempted by either fixed or match parties, while later floors could only be attempted by fixed parties. In previous deep dungeons, Pilgrim's Traverse will allow you to take on the entire dungeon with a matched party. Fixed parties okay and matched parties are okay. So you can PF the deep dungeon. Nice. From tier 31 onwards, the boss fights every 10 floors will steadily increase in difficulty.
ちょっと
すごい。何してくるんだろう。なんか
Look at his mustache. Bye, come to have fun with Monster Hunter.
要は
In Pilgrim's Traverse, you'll additionally be able to try again from floor 31, 51, and 71. That's huge. Defeat the boss on floor 99 to reach the end.
おめでとうやっぱりこう
Should you fall to the boss on floor 99, you'll need to try again from 71. That's nice. That's a lot of checkpoints, but also keep in mind, the more checkpoints there is, the harder it probably is. Keep that in mind, my love.
まあ練習用性はそうこってクリアのっていうもうでなんでそうでだけエミネントグリーフという
わあ
敵がおりまして
前回部分的に見せてた
部分的に見ていただいたやつ
やばそう感じひしひしと
Is this the trial?
なんか混ざっ
ね
まあ明らかにバトル
What is this? The final verse?
解放されます
Oh, it's the boss. It's a wall boss.
ボスを見る前に
Is that Venom and Psylocke? You are insane. Unlocked upon reaching floor 99, available to challenge freely. Accessible by speaking with an NPC. Challenge the party of 1 to 4 members. Value rewards may drop on rare occasions. Wait.
ぜひ客層の絵の
Discover what awaits on floor 100.
サイングを回す目標が
New objectives will be added to your challenge log. That's nice.
なんですけど
Easy version is 99, 100 is the hard one. Okay. That's really fucking cool.
っていう感じにいただけ
時間とテンポ
You know, I think that in place of an ultimate is super fucking smart.
じゃあゲームお願いします
Because that deep dungeon content is going to be accessible for literally every single person that plays this game.
ご覧いただき
では
I think that is such a smart thing for them to do. Because like everyone that plays this game, no matter like at what skill level, they will be able to do this deep dungeon. And now when we get the next ultimate, it'll be at the end of the expansion, so we'll have all of post Dawn Trail to do the next ultimate, which hopefully is an Asian ultimate. The boss, the front half of that boss looks like the light warden from that mold. Yeah, I can see that. I'm really excited for this. This looks super fun. What? But this isn't 6.3. This isn't 7.3. This is like 3.5, right?
これは、報酬の一つ
Okay, we'll have to figure it out then.
はあ
That's
すごい
cute.
な大活躍
It's rainbowy.
ボスだったりマウントだったり
だから
ああいいですね
私
I like that. That's cute.
皆さん
Whoa!
ボスだったりマウントだったりおお
ギブンなやつ
すごい
What is that supposed to? It kind of. Okay, that looks like that looks like a reskin beetle, like the Omega beetle.
収納されないね
Wooden Omega. Like I was like that's a white beetle.
この顔
It's a unicorn.
いい
Wow! Reused assets. Whoa!
なんじゃそら
シャン
シャンデリアはあ
I hate hair.
不思議な力
I'm gonna shave my head off one day in a manic episode. Oh, you can ride on a chandelier now.
まあまあまあそりゃそうです
That's cool.
力さえあれば
Wonder if they made any changes to housing in this patch.
はいおっと
Ooh.
これは DB ではなさそうな
Okay, a hoverboard. That's super cool.
あーなんか
That really fits the whole Dawn Trail theme. Spudsy ball.
横乗りは結構ねこだわりがあります
Yeah, they turn it into a beer.
おさすが皆さんお気づき
Oh, moi je suis français.
ね
J'ai le. I don't know. French people don't have
ね
beards.
そうですよね今映画の名前をつぶやかれたから私と同じ発想をしてらっしゃる
あとこんなの
うわすごっすいません大きな声出ちゃった出るよそりゃ出たーいいこれはいい乗りたいこの目すごいなでもななんていうか嬉しい
I'm getting flashbacks. I'm getting flashbacks to watching my Dark Knight get auto for 80k.
向こうからこれが突っ込んでくるわけですよね
I'm getting flashbacks watching my tanks get fucking executed on day one.
ですよねはあ
I'm getting flashbacks to just spamming Benefic 2 on the Dark Knight.
いろいろございます
ちょっと画面を
Housing people are mad from this PLL. Oh, so no housing changes? Man! Oh! That sucks!
多分
I am upset about that.
やべえ
Oh my god, what is it? Well, It's like a beaver?
これはやべえ。
Beaver rat. Polar bear beaver rat thing. It's an amalgamation. What the hell?
できたんで
That's
皆さ
cute.
なるほど。
That's cute, but kind of scary.
知ってもらいたい
That's a white beaver? I can see it now.
これが走ってついてくると
A sin eater beaver.
そら恐ろしい
Ooh.
これがですね、
はい。
ちょっと珍しく
あ、そこ見せる。
出します。珍しくちょっとロア出すんですよ。読みますね。
That's cute.
考えどっちが勝ったんだい
It's actual size and
いわゆ
everything.
るを突破する
Oh, the Canadians might. The final verse Quantum. Oh, that's what the deep dungeon is called. Okay.
を突破した時に
How to enter. Use the offerings rewarded from the quest unlocked by reaching floor 100 into the final verse Quantum. Oh!
されるのはクリアして
Offerings will be consumed upon only upon successfully defeating the boss. Eminent.
なるので
Sorry. Offerings will be consumed only upon successfully defeating the boss. Eminent grief and opening the treasure coffers that appears. Challenge with a party of 4 members. So beating the deep dungeon itself unlocks this. That is really cool. And you can make this boss get progressively harder and harder and harder by the amount of offerings you do. I thought, from what I read before watching the live letter, I thought you would add offerings to like the deep dungeon itself. But now that like the deep dungeon, like complaining the deep dungeon unlocks this, that's really cool. That is very cool. Oh, you need to farm DD for offerings? DD gives the offerings. That is really fucking cool. Very big fan of this. I think this idea is going to be absolutely phenomenal for the game.
最低限トータルとりあえず
Like 15 offerings, up to 40. Yes.
えー
More offerings can be found by unearthing pieces of the accursed horde in Pilgrim's Traverse.
ファームするっていうこと
Oh, nice, huge!
供物
Sacramental, spirits, spices, grain, light, and lilies. Up to 8 of each type can be used for a total of 40 offerings. The fact that you get 40 free for completely quests, for completing the quest is awesome. That is awesome.
のパラメーター
Depending on the types and numbers of offerings used, the boss stats such as HP and damage dealt will increase. Oh. Crank the physical damage up to 1 billion. So we can just make him hit like a god then. Okay. That seems fair. Additionally, boss mechanics will change in accordance with the total number of offerings made. That is really cool, man. That is really cool. You know when I've talked about it a lot. Like as someone who does like a lot of high-end raiding, it gets really boring when the fights you're doing have like absolutely no variety to the mechanics. This is gonna be really fun. I love it when fights are like chaotic. You don't know what's coming next. It is the most fun you'll have in MMOs, in my opinion. Experiment with different combinations to find the difficulty that works for you and explore everything the battle has to offer. That is super cool. Big fan. I'm assuming they didn't mention FanFest at all today. The underlying concept behind Pilgrim's Traverse is a deep dungeon for everyone. Whether you're more casual or hardcore, whether you fly solo or run with a fixed party, Pilgrim's Traverse has something for everyone to enjoy. And that is super fucking awesome. I'm sorry for swearing so much, but this is incredible. I'm very, very much looking forward to this. That sounds awesome. My virgin ears. Sorry. Pieces of the Blessed Horde, the final verse occasional drops, the 5 verse quantum guarantee drops, proportionate to the number of offerings made. Challenge log rewarded each week by reaching specific areas. Ozma tweeted he was working on something for 7.3x, so I think it's this boss. Oh, an Ozma boss fight. I'm so excited for that. Ozma fights are the best. Braving Pilgrim's Traverse alone. As with previous deep dungeons, completing Pilgrim's Traverse solo will grant an achievement and title. There will also be a ranking board. Reaching floor 100 will be as difficult to achieve as previous deep dungeons.
ある NPC たち
Well, that's probably deep dungeon entrance. Oh, Oh my God, it's Sato! Wait, is that
専用そのボスコンテンツとかもここに増えていて
is that Sato?
はい
Is that Ardbert's bird? Is that Ardbert's bird? It's the okay. It's the other bird. It's not Ardbert's bird. Oh my God.
ぜひ装備
I still have nightmares about the Ardbert Seto cutscene. And Onion, to join the Minecraft realm, in the Discord server, can you just ping me in the Minecraft channel and ping me with your username?
目が心なしか目がうつろなのが多いですよね
Hey, Ponto. This stuff looks really awesome so far. I'm really excited for the deep dungeon. Hopefully it's not too hard to do alone.
で、今までディープダンジョン、未経験の方はこのメニューもご存知ないかもしれないけど、ここにエクイプメント書かれてるのが今の装備させてもらってる、
I'm gonna play this one too. I'll probably do this alone a lot.
強さを示し
Maybe I
こう
can
宝箱開けて
force chat
強化さ
to
れ
join
る
me.
プラス1とかになってったりするんで、でこのスペシャルアイテムっていうのは、ね
I really like the map. It's pretty and flowery. It's like the ending of the fruit map. I love the fruit map when you clear. It's so pretty.
ファームしてるモンスターいるから
Votives. Because a variety of effects, they cause a variety of effects to be produced in the subsequent floor, both positive and negative. Players may be transformed into powerful monsters. Regen may be applied to all party members. The map may be hidden, and the number of traps may be increased.
新要素なんですけど
Ew, more traps.
バンバン使っ
使ってちゃって大丈夫です
Ain't nothing like walking into a landmine and blowing up every single person in your party. Dungeon stuff. I think the deep dungeon is super duper duper cool. I am very, 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 very excited to do this. I'm very excited. Very good addition. Pommeters provide various benefits such as displaying the entire map of the current area or reducing the number of enemies in the next area. Treasure coffers grant various rewards such as enhancements to weapons and armor, pommeters, juniper incense, and illumined aetherpool glass fragments. Nah, I felt that way. I've had too many bridge wipes in my 100 clears. I was just staying way behind at the end. I only have 3 clears. It took me a while to get my Fork Tower clear because you know how I just said like I got really sick after Toronto? I got home like the day after I got home the day after OC came out, but I wasn't able to like play the game without like dying for like 2 more weeks. It sucked butt. Juniper incense can be used to receive various forms of aid from Fail, powerful attacks, and support throughout the current floor. Illumined aetherpool glass fragments can be exchanged for various items, including medical supplies for dungeon exploration and framers kits. The accursed horde contains all kinds of items, from mounts to minions to orchestrion rolls. I like the feathers! Oh, those are so pretty. That is such a nice mount. I'm not the biggest fan of Fate-Wool, but I can tolerate him. I did not like Fate-Wool and Shadowbringers. He just... I don't know. Maybe it's different now. Maybe I'll tolerate him more. It's been a couple of years. Motives. Cause a variety of effects to be produced in the subsequent floor, both positive and negative. Players may be transformed into powerful monsters. Regen may be applied to all powerful party members. The map may be hidden, and the number of traps may be increased. Fail is definitely clingy about 11. I think I was a little bit weird about it when I first— oh, wait, another ad. Yay! Do yoga, chat. Okay. Come through. Ugh. Through? What job do you need me on? Healer only? What healer?
はいもうここ
から立つとこまで来た。さすがにお伝えさせて。はい。明日別にプライマルズだからっていうことではなくてですね。
Let me finish this.
ここでいくつかの項目
Yeah, choppables! Yay!
先行して
Blacklist improvements. Regarding additional measures being taken to improve blacklist functionality. That's cool.
はい
Phoenix Down changes. Tufts of Phoenix Down can now be used during combat!
そこに、ここに書かれているディープダンジョンとか、インスタンスダンジョンとか、 トレジャーハント
That's huge! That's huge!
討伐討滅戦4人用ですねこちらは、バリアントダンジョンなどは
That's huge. That's huge. That's huge.
あえて絞ってた
No, nah. Deep dungeons, instant dungeons, treasure dungeons, guild has trials, 4 players, variant dungeons. That means you can raise your.
999個もある
This means that you can raise your healer in an instance dungeon if they die, so you don't wipe anymore. The amount of times I'll be doing, like, dungeons and the healer won't understand the mechanics and they eat shit and die and then you wipe, you're like constantly wiping because like you need a healer alive. Now you can get that healer back up if you have a phoenix down. That is a very good change. I very much like that. Very good. Phoenix down will be stackable with a maximum of 999 tufts. Nice. A 360-second recast timer will be added. That's reasonable. It's very cool. Cast bar added to nameplates of boss rank.
こちらはですね、初期設定、可能なので、
Okay. I mean, that's still cool.
カテゴリーをアシストする
That'll be really good, especially for the people that don't know that you were able to pop out the cast bar in the UI before. Have a good night, coach. Group pose updates. Portrait mode added. The feature allows players to rotate the screen 90 degrees at the touch of a single button, making it easier to capture portrait images. The portrait image can be previewed without rotating the screen. The preview image can then be rotated and captured. Added the ability to rotate text stickers.
できます。相手とこの全部横がこのシュー
That's cool. I mean, that probably won't be used a lot because people are just gonna use mods, but it's still cool. Added a chromatic aberration option in the settings to adjust color fringing and distortion. That's nice though. Use what? Sushi pay?
こちらスクリーンショットで
Intensity of color filters can now be adjusted.
感じで
Oh!
これね、これまでも可能。はいはい次。
That's cool.
ありやっぱしいですね。なんかグループを開いていい感じさん。いい感じ。でもさ、それだってさ。
This thing she has on her ear. You guys remember the Xbox 360 microphone that you would hang on your ear and it was like this little stick that would poke out right beside your mouth and it was the shittiest microphone on the planet and it sounded like I don't know if this is like really staticky and shit like that. That's what it sounded like. I miss that. I miss being like I miss that. My teammates.
特定フィルターのさ、パラメータ設定のさ、ベースを作ればさ、
Call of Duty Black Ops 2, man. That was a game of all times.
いやそうそうあれをもうちょっとこんだけ高機能になってくるとさ、もうちょっといけんちゃうみたいな。
今カメラで言うとマニュアルモード
もうさ、欲しいから追加されます。
Domin Mahjong voices added for Wakulma, Koya, and Baku Jaja. Character display range increased.
になります。
Cool.
最大で
The maximum number of the characters displayed at once will remain the same as before.
見えてないです。
Standard.
でこれを
This is standard.
すると
Baku Jaja.
距離の
Baku.
モンスターだったりとかオブジェク
Baku.
トが見えるようになる。これはなぜ
Baku Jaja is like the sickest guy on this planet.
目立つからです。すいません。
いいところ見つけたなと。
あえてこっちにすいません。でこれを最大にするとですね、随分奥まで見えるように
見えますね。
はい。広めに変える。
Maximum wide eye.
一番奥は
Oh, there's a slight difference. That's very minimal. Like, look back here where my cursor is. You'll notice a change right there. That becomes a little more dim where my cursor is. You see that? It's minimal, very minimal. You can barely tell. But you see what I mean? So the wide setting makes things a little bit more dim. Maximum makes everything show in chat bubbles. That's cool. Feature is optional, disabled by default. See, chat bubbles on stream are gonna be interesting. Because you know how most 14 streamers, when they're raiding, they tend to hide the chat because people can get very toxic and they can say very crazy things. Oh, I can't wait to see what people say with the chat bubbles.
まあ今話したその一定の文字数を超えた部分は
Text will be truncated upon reaching a certain word count. Chat bubbles will not be displayed during battle or PvP. Oh, thank God!
これマクロに組み込まれる
What is truncated? Like it just gets cut off or it just gets cut off. Loser. No, 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 no.
チャットバブル設定になります。
Okay, well, we'll just do that when it comes out.
で、
Oh, you can change the colors of everything? Oh, wait! So, wait, you can put chat bubbles for like every type of chat that you can get. You can change the color for all of them? That is crazy!
で、
Okay, is there anything else? Are those ice cube trays?
まあまあそこそこで。
Okay, the merch, Square Enix merch. Silicone ice tray, that is an ice tray. Nice, those are cool. Very cool, big fan. Oh, so Live Letter is basically over, they're just, yeah. Okay. New shirts? Alright. Well, what did you guys think about this live letter? I think very good. I think 7.3 is looking pretty promising.